Why should I say sorry for the person I've become? The world shaped this. They dug the hole, threw me in, and then screamed danger when I crawled out, hands bloody from the climb. People love pointing at the wreckage, calling you broken, toxic, a problem. But where were they when the cracks started forming? Where was the concern, the questions, the care? Nowhere. Because nobody cares about your story until it's juicy enough for their gossip. It starts in the quiet moments, not the fights or the flames, but the silence. When you screamed and nobody listened, when you shattered and they turned away. That's when you start changing. That's when you realize the only one saving you is the part you've been trying to hide. Do you think I chose this? Number. They pushed. They ignored. They lied. They took every drop of goodness I had and acted shocked when I stopped giving it away. Now they want me to feel bad for surviving, for not breaking every time someone walks out. Forget that. I'm not sorry for the walls I've built, the edge in my voice, or the way I don't flinch anymore. I'm not the bad guy in their story. I'm the truth they created when they treated me like I didn't matter. They loved me when I was quiet, soft, easy to push around. But the second I stopped playing along, suddenly I'm too much, too cold, too hard, too real. Monsters aren't born, they're made, forged in betrayal, sharpened by pain, built from every time you're left to pick up your own pieces. I didn't become this overnight. It was slow, brutal, deliberate. Every fake friend, every broken promise, every time I swallowed my hurt to keep the peace, it added up. And now I'm deliberate too. I learned the game they forced me to play, and I'm done apologizing for winning. They'll tell you, don't let the world make you hard. What they mean is, stay soft so we can keep taking from you. Stay small so we don't have to face you. Because when you stop being their doormat, when you start saying no, that's when they panic. That's when they call you selfish, distant, a monster. But you know what? That's not coldness. That's self-respect. It's what happens when you stop bleeding for people who wouldn't lift a finger for you. I used to give everything, my time, my heart, my loyalty, to people who gave nothing back. I showed up even when I was falling apart. I forgave even when it hurt. And what did I get? Used, lied to, left behind. They didn't care when I was breaking. They only noticed when I stopped letting them break me. That's when they started rewriting the story, painting me as the villain for daring to walk away. But here's the thing. I'm not the villain. I'm the result, the product of every time they chose themselves over me. Every time they smiled while I hurt. Every time they took without giving. And now I'm the one they can't control. The one who doesn't beg for scraps of love or chase empty apologies. The one who learned that real strength isn't staying kind in a world that's cruel. It's knowing when to stop. They'll never admit what they did. They'll never own the pain they caused. It's easier to call you heartless than to admit they drained your warmth. Easier to say you've changed than to face the fact they didn't deserve the old you. So let them talk. Let them spin their lies. Because while they're playing victim, you're out here rebuilding, turning scars into armor, pain into power. The real revenge, it's not yelling or fighting, it's peace. The kind that comes when you stop answering their calls, stop explaining yourself, stop caring what they think. It's the silence that hits harder than any words. The success they can't touch, the glow they can't dim. That's what haunts them. Not your anger, but your absence. The way you rise without them, stronger than they ever imagined. I'm not apologizing for choosing myself, for walking away from people who only loved me when I was useful, for becoming someone who doesn't need their approval anymore. They wanted me weak, tame, predictable. But I'm none of those things now. I'm awake. I'm alive. And if that makes me a monster in their eyes, good. Let them be scared. Because this monster isn't here to destroy. It's here to remind them what happens when you push someone too far and they still find a way to stand.